Welcome, YouTubers, to Assassin's Creed 3 for the Wii U. I am Koto from TheSequenceBreakers, and I have been waiting for this game for a very, very long time. So, alright, this is going to start. Anyways, this, again, is for the Wii U. So, I mean, it came out for the other versions of, it came out for 360 and PS3 already. But I believe that you all would be interested in seeing the differences between the other versions and the Wii U version. And I'll be sure to mention some of the things. Some of the things you won't be able to see because obviously they'll be on the gamepad and not on the TV screen, which is what's being recorded right now. And I will do my best to describe those things to you. But for now, what's it doing? I don't want to play online. Why are you logging in? Okay. I like the music. Very Native American, I believe. Drums. Alrighty. Yes, I'll be going as Koto.
Used to be when people talked about the end of the world, we locked them up. Or laughed them off. Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars, as the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years, even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching. Bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon, though, soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be, when it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end.
Alright, so we have started Assassin's Creed 3. Silent car ride, I guess. No one's gonna talk. Now, I played a little bit into this beforehand, and I'll be sure to let you know what point I left off, where I have not yet played yet. And what was I talking about before that cutscene started? I don't even remember. But anyways, From when what I did play through though, it seemed the controls have been extremely simplified. It's very easy to climb around on things now. That was an awkward car ride, I bet. But the gang's all here.
We're here.
Alrighty. Desmond looks a little different in this game. Like his face, in my opinion, it looks a little. I don't know. Maybe that's just the increase in graphics or something since the last game, plus the increase in graphics on the Wii U.
Let's go.
And like I said before, the Wii U actually has better graphics than the other two consoles. At this point, we can't run. All I can do is walk. Come on, Desmond. Why don't you help them with their boxes? We're in some weird caves. And someone graffitied all over the wall. Shenanigans! And you can see we brought the Apple of Eden with us. Fits real nicely into the wall. Glowy stone.
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
That was from Alice in Wonderland, if any of you are wondering. He was giving a quote. For those of you who read a decent amount will know what that meant. For those of you who don't, just, you know, be lost, I guess. I don't know. You'll just not know. But now I can run, so. More glowing, more opening of doors. I'm really excited for this game. I've been waiting for it for a long time. I even longer since I had to wait for the Wii U release when everyone else lost our glow stick. When everyone else was just going ahead and buying the Xbox and PlayStation versions. Now you no longer have to hold down A in order to full sprint. You just hold down the right trigger. So, like I said, a lot of the controls have been greatly simplified. The speed that you walk at or run at is no longer dictated by like how many buttons you're holding down. Now it depends just on how far you tilt the left thumbstick. So it's extremely intuitive, I feel. What's all this? Lots of glowing action. Futuristic technology. Apparently, the precursors knew how to build technology out of rocks. Like a lot of the stuff in this room looks like it's like naturally made, not man-made or, you know, higher being made or whatever you call it. It all looks like natural rock formations.
You must find the key.
Son? Sir?
Oh no, Desmond is tripping again.
Here we go again.
You're telling me.
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
I hear you.
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
Oh, snap. No, they didn't.
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. I guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
I guess
Okay,
Desmond and his dad have
while you were
tense situation
visiting
between the two.
Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there.
Alrighty. Run, Desmond. I like this
Desmond.
little
Let's
level
practice
here.
climbing
This
on these
obstacle
objects.
course. Very cool. I'm not sure if they simplified the controls as much on the other version of the other versions of this game, but it seems like this version is very, very simple and intuitive, not hard to get at all. I mean, all I'm doing right now is really just pushing the left thumbstick. I'm not like
Free run your way through
I'm
these
holding.
little obstacles.
Well, no, I am holding the right trigger while I do that, while I'm running around and stuff. But that's to climb. Now, while I'm climbing, all I'm really holding onto is the left thumbstick and the right trigger. It's very,
That's
as you
a
can see, it's
constraint.
very smooth.
These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. All right, Desmond. Follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars.
Air assassination. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh,
All you have to do here is jump the gap.
Can I redo that? I did that the first time. Alright, and so, yeah, this time there's actually one button to jump, which is B. And during certain parts, it will require you to press B and not just do it automatically, which is kind of good. It means there's a lot fewer times where you accidentally do something wrong. Like, I know in previous versions, there was a lot of times when I would fall off of buildings because it would assume that I wanted to jump when I didn't really want to. And so now I believe that problem's been
Synchronization
fixed.
levels are good now. We should
You
be
no
able to
longer,
build scroll. Time to find out what the
there
temple
shouldn't be as
wants
many
from
issues where you jump in the wrong direction that you don't mean to, because you're the one pressing the button. That way, if you fall off the building, that's on you. It's not on the game. It's your fault, basically. It's pretty cool, and you can't walk off the side of here. It's an invisible wall.
Right, sir.
Yes, fine.
Hello, Jeeves.
I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Alrighty. So we are in London right now. And we are playing, I'll just go ahead and tell you guys, we are playing as a character named
Invitation,
Ethan
please.
Kenway.
Shall I take your coat, sir?
And apparently he's very high and mighty because he doesn't really pay attention to that guy very much. It kind of felt a little rude to me, if you ask me.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
No, you can't run here. You can fast walk. I'm basically, you can
Good evening, sir.
press. Oh, wait,
This
can I
way,
fast walk?
please.
I think so. Anyways,
My apologies.
this reminds me of like modern day when you're in a movie theater and you're trying to squeeze past all the people who are in the way of your seat.
Evening, Hatham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. But I suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
Alright, so we need to use the left trigger to use Eagle Vision. And that is our target. We have to go up there.
The boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
I know a way.
I already have.
We always have a way. You know, I wonder. Oh, the minimap looks awesome. I wonder if I could. If I just sat here, if I could just watch the whole entire play. If they actually scripted the entire thing and had the game acted out, that would be pretty amazing, I think. Alright, so right now, like I said, I'm not doing anything other than holding the left bump, or not left bumper, left, oh, hello there, don't let me bug you. I'm not doing anything but using the left thumbstick, and it's very easy to climb around. I'm kind of wondering how no one sees him doing this. I mean, I guess they're probably content watching the play, but all right, pick lock. All right. Come on. Oh, I had it for a sec. There we go. I think. Oh, no, I guess not. Oh, come on, I had it. Darn it. And during this part, you'll feel the controller kind of vibrate a little bit when you get it. Oh, there we go. Alright, yeah, there we go. Got it. Alrighty. We are making our way to where we need to go. Oh god. Ethan. You alright? Okay. It's very difficult not holding down the right trigger to do all this stuff, because I'm so used to doing that on the Xbox 360 controller. No, jeez, I haven't again.
Certainty gives a man a good air upon his trial and makes him risk
Don't fall. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Okay.
But it's a pleasure to be the messenger of comfort to friends in affliction.
If anyone knows if they actually scripted the whole play, that'd be interesting, because, like, just let me know in the comments or something, because that'd be super awesome if they did that. But for the sake of time, I'm not gonna force you all to, like, sit through an entire Revolutionary War era play.
You should have come to me. We would have found another way.
We're talking to our target?
Yes. But
their eyes are very shiny.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry. As am I.
Alrighty. Oh, there's someone behind us. Look behind you. Hello. His eyes are very big and shiny too, like wide. I mean, I guess he just saw us murder the guy, but you know. Quiet, little boy. Don't tell anybody. Oh, well, I guess they're about to find out. Let's get out of here.
Come, please!
It wasn't me.
Seize him!
I swear.
But I've done no wrong. I swear it. Any weapons?
Alright, no running. Nothing to look suspicious. Nothing to see here. Now you press B to walk fast. Okay. Pardon me. Move. Out of my way. I'm a wanted man, but no one must know. Try not to look suspicious.
What are those men doing? Peace, friends. There is no danger. Move! Imbecile.
Oh, jeez. They got the lip syncing very good in this game. I'm kind of surprised at how good they got it. It's almost, not quite, but it's almost LA Noire good. Not quite though. I think LA Noire kind of is the high bar of lip syncing when it comes to video games. This game comes pretty close though. I mean, if you really pay attention to the way their faces move, it almost looks like a real face, like you're watching a movie or a TV show or something.
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Like you can see the creases in his face and everything.
Bride.
By your command.
You can tell what his emotions are when he's feeling curious or...
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen.
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command. Although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, we'll want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
Alright, like I said, the technology in this game is incredible. You could, like, see in his eyes him reading that piece of paper, reading the names of the people who are going to be there. You could kind of see how annoyed he was by the fact that they had booked him a trip, I guess, so soon. I mean, I'd be annoyed if I lived in a place and all of a sudden, like, just because, like, these guys wanted me to go somewhere, like, my entire life would be, like, uprooted just so I could go there. I'd be annoyed too, and you can see it in his face and in his expression. Man, I'm water looks great too. Like the reflections, and it looks almost real life. Almost. You guys are very creative with your song. You just sing the same line over and over. Alrighty. Well, let's go see who we can go talk to. Oh, well, actually, you know what? We're at about 26 minutes, so I'm going to almost 27. So I'm going to end the part here. So if you like this episode, be sure to leave a like or a comment, or if you like the Sequence Breakers in general, you can always subscribe. Make sure you leave likes, comments if you want to see the series continue. I know I definitely want to keep playing. So until next time, YouTubers, this is Koto signing off.